Hey everyone, welcome back to another Odoo 19 tutorial by Cybrosys. So today in this video, let's see the different views that are provided by Odoo in sales module. So first, let's navigate to the sales module, and the very first view that you get once you open the module is the list view of the quotations. So here in the quotations itself, you have a lot of views. The very first one is the list view. So this is the list view where you can see the number, the creation date, customer, website, salesperson, activities, company, total, and the status of quotations. Now let's see how this looks like once it's been switched to the Kanban view. So this is the Kanban view, and basically this has been called as a card-like view. So in a single card, you get the name of the customer, the amount, the status of the quotation, the sale order reference, and the date. So you can see a small clock-like icon over here, which actually shows the activities that have been scheduled corresponding to that particular sale order. So this is the Kanban view. Okay. Next, you have the map view. So let's switch to the map view. This is actually a location-based view. You can actually view this particular thing in the Google map, and here you can see the different quotations. Okay. So you can zoom in to the map, you can scroll into the map and see the different quotations that have been created corresponding to the locations that we provide. Okay, so for a different addresses, that will be different locations. So if you click on any of these, that will show a wizard. Okay, simply scroll down and it shows the address that has been provided in the sale order. So you can either open it or navigate to that particular location. So that's the map view, and comes the calendar view. So as the name itself, it's a calendar-like view. Okay. So you can change its perspective, your point of view can be changed. You can view it based on a day or a weekly basis, monthly basis, or even the annual, basis. So by default, it will be in a monthly way. So I'm putting it there. So this basically shows the quotations for which activities are scheduled on that particular day. So you can see the different colors of what it denotes. Now the status is what is shown over here. Quotation will be in orange color. Purple represents the quotations that have been sent, and this blue like color which denotes to the ones that are sales orders. So you can see on this particular day you have 3. On this 6th of October you have certain. Likewise, you can see the customers as well. Okay, that's how it works. Then you have the option to go go to the previous month and see the data. You can see the next month's data as well. And if you want the data of today, click on today. Okay, so that's how it works. Then comes the pivot table of the quotation. You all know what a pivot table is. It's actually a tabular view of the very same thing, that is quotations. So this will be filtered based on the month, and here you can see a default filter, my quotations. So only the quotations that you created, that is the logged in person created, can be viewed over here, and the total will also be there. So you even have the option to insert it into a spreadsheet. You can flip the axis, you can expand all, and even download the XLSX. Then if you go to measures, as you all know, simultaneously multiple measures can be added. So right now only have the total. If you want to add taxes, that can be added over here. If you want the MRR, that can also be added here. You have the option to add the rating, last view, and all such things. So whatever options or measures you need, you can choose it from the measures tab. That's the pivot view. Then you have the graph view. Okay, so this shows the quotations as a graphical representation. So this is the bar chart. You have the line chart, pie chart of the very same thing. Then finally comes the activity. So using this, you can actually see the scheduled activities, or it is possible even to create a new one. This shows different colors, yellow or orange, that kind of a color. This denotes to the activities that are to be done today. Green denotes to the activities that are to be done in the future. And if there is any activity that is marked in red, that means those are the activities that have been expired. That is the ones that are overdue. So all such things are there. Now, if I want to schedule a call corresponding to this person, so by purpose, let me put a past date, okay? Now, the due date, I'm setting it to September 28th. Let it be a call. You can change the activity type from here. So by default, the call is selected because I've clicked on the cell corresponding to the activity type column. I'm saving it. So you can see it's in red color, which means it's a past activity. Like it has to be done in the past, but not yet done. So obviously that's expired. So that are the, those things are the peculiarities that you have in the activity. So these much views you have for the quotations alone. Okay, so if you go to orders now, in the orders also you have the very same thing. Like not much differences are coming over here. So it has a list view. Then you have the Kanban view for the very same thing. Then you have the calendar view, the pivot table, the graphical representation, the map view, and the activity. So quotations that have been confirmed can be found under the sales order. Then comes the sales team. So you can configure the sales team over here. By default, the sales team is having a card-like view. And you have the customers. So customers are available in two different views. You have by default the list view, and if you switch to the Kanban view, this is how it looks like. Okay. Then comes the invoices. So you have two options, which is orders to invoice and orders to upsell. So if you go to orders to invoice, you have different other views as well. So the orders that are in the status to invoice can be found under orders to invoice section. And you have the views like the calendar view, the graph view, then you have the pivot view, Kanban view, and the activities here. Okay, so the very same thing, I'm not explaining the same thing over and over again. I'm just showing you guys what different views looks like and how much different views different menus have. So that's the orders to invoice. Then you have orders to upsell. So here also, like you don't have any data over here. Don't focus on the data. Instead, you have different views such as the calendar view, graph view, the pivot view, the Kanban view, as well as the activities. Then comes the other important thing, which is products. So throughout Odoo, you can find products here and there. Now, by default, the products will be having a card-like view, which is the Kanban view. Inside the single Kanban view, you get the picture of the product. You can mark it as favorite for easy access. You can see the variants of the product, the price, the on-hand quantity, everything under a single card for a single product. So you can find that in the list view as well as the activities schedule corresponding to different products. Similarly, you have the product variants. So if you go to the variants, you can see the list view as well as the Kanban view. You know what variants are. So obviously, a single product won't be the product alone. It might have different variants. Like if you take a look at the customizable desk, it has variants like white color legs, which are in custom. Okay, custom legs, black color one. So each variants will be shown as individual products here in the product variants. So you have the Kanban view, then you have the activities as well. Now go to the price list. That's what we have again. And you know what price lists are. So you can create it based on whatever it is. Like if it's a seasonal discount and all that you're providing to your customers, then you can set a price list over here. So for example, you can see one called the Christmas. So this is all created over here. Now I'm not here to talk about the price list. Here you have the list view for the price list as well as the Kanban view. So in the card view, you can see the currency as well as the name of the price list. Now we have the reporting section. So in the reporting, obviously, there'll be a graph view, there'll be a list view and the pivot view. So for sales analysis, you have this thing which is the graph view as well as the pivot table and the list view. Okay, now if you go to reporting based on salesperson, you'll be only having graphical and pivot table. So for products also, I guess you have the very same thing, graphical and list. The pivot table. Then comes the customers. So for customers also, you have the very same thing, which is the graphical view as well as the pivot view. You know, this tabular view is actually the very same thing of that of the graphical view. Okay, then comes the configuration where you have a lot of things that you can configure from here itself. So the very first thing is the quotation template that you can do from here. Okay, then you have the headers and footers. You can organize it from here. So that has different views. Okay, then you have the delivery methods. That is in the list view. You have the tags where you can configure the tags from the list view as well. Then comes the product section where you have the attributes, combo choices and all. So here in the attributes, it's in list view. The combo choices, that is also in list view. Then we have the categories, which also has a single view, that is the list view. So obviously all these things will be having only one particular view, because here the priority is for configuring, not the view. Okay, and then we have the sales team. Okay, so these are the views that the sales module of Odoo 19 provides. I hope the view area is clear for you all. So thank you so much for watching, and see you guys in the next video.